Figure out what the real objection is. Usually the first things you hear are what I call smoke screens. They're variations of things like, well, I'm going to need to think about it. I need to get 3 estimates. I never make a snap decision, etc. Now these by themselves are not really objections. I always like to use the analogy of asking someone to marry you. If you ask someone to marry you and they told you that, well, I always have to get into 3 relationships before I can commit to anything, or I need to think about it, or I never make snap decisions, what would you be thinking? Is that the real objection, or are they just saying no and you really don't know why or the real reason yet? That's what's happening in the close, but for some reason people don't see it that way. They actually think that the reason the person's not buying is that they don't make snap decisions. In a nice way, you're trying to uncover, then isolate the real objection. In other words, find out what the real reason is they're not buying, then make sure that there are no other reasons. If you've done everything right and they're sold, the only real objection is usually the money or the price.